This is actually a report that we have been publishing for the last 10 years, and where we look at where science tells us to be in terms of emissions, and then we look at where countries have set their ambition for reducing emissions, and then we're comparing that still further to the annual emissions, the real emissions, and that's where we then get a gap, and we see that how far our country in terms of their commitment from where we need to be in terms of reducing or maintaining emissions at a 1.5 degree level or 2 degree level. So the message now from this year's report is quite clear. We're really lagging behind. We need to pull up our socks and really increase our emission reduction ambition and then start reducing emissions. So from now, this year's report, we have to reduce emissions by 7.6% every year between now and 2030. It's definitely going to be difficult, but we do really want to try our level best, and we do need the G20 countries to be part of this because they account for so much of that of the total emissions. So I am, however, quite positive about it. We're here at the Conference of Parties negotiations now, and we hope that we will get more details that will get all countries forward. But there's also positive progress in terms of the kind of transformation towards renewable energy. There's also good progress on energy efficiency. So probably everybody kind of relate to switching their lights to LED lights, for example. So there's many positive things as well. I think it's a little bit of all of the above, and especially this is a society-wide change that we're looking at. So it's what kind of clothing we're wearing, how it's produced, what we eat, how we move around, so the cars, the planes, how we heat or cool our houses. So it's actually every aspect of society that needs to now remove carbon from as a byproduct of helping us living a good life. Well, I think so. I think our understanding of the issue and the possibilities of addressing the problem has grown immensely. So I think that we have the know-how, we got increasing awareness, and that can be seen from the demonstrations that you have seen over the last year. So I think we're coming to a stage where we know what to do, we got the will, citizens' will for it, and the political momentum is also building, albeit a little bit slowly, it's building up. Okay, so just a little bit on the history. In 2015, the Paris Agreement was set. Then since 2015, the member states have been working on the details, so the nitty-gritties of what it means to report, what it means to, what kind of climate finance needs to be, so the details. And that's still what this Conference of Parties is focusing on, so trying to figure out the details around climate finance, around reporting, and how countries could collaborate on mitigation efforts across borders.